So today we'll be starting with a new topic, which most of you were waiting for, that is the mensuration. So we'll see the part of it, one of it. So before we start with the exercise, now just have a look at the left-hand side, the different shapes and how to find the area and the perimeter of it. So this, all the formulas you have to learn by heart. So now first is the rectangle. So for the area of a rectangle, that is the length into breadth. The perimeter is twice into length plus breadth. So now how can we say that it is twice plus? Sometimes if you forget, many of you make this confusion between the area and the perimeter. Now see here, this is a rectangle. So these both sides are equal and these both sides are equal. And you know the perimeter means that is the sum of all sides, means you have to add all the sides. So this is the length, this is the length, this is the breadth and this is the breadth. So this is twice length plus this, if you add, that is going to be twice breadth. So you can see a plus sign in between. So in this one, what is common is 2. 2 is for both of them. So 2 into, here remains, when you take 2 outside, that will be L. This plus sign as it is. And in this 2 is already here. So this will be, remaining will be B. So now when you see expand to cross check, this is 2L plus 2B. So 2 into L plus B. So this is the perimeter for the rectangle. Now for the square, the area will be A square, or that will be D square, that is the diameter, square by 2. And the perimeter is 4A. Again, because you know the square is, we have all the sides equal. Suppose we consider this side as A. So that will be, when you add this all, that is going to be 4A. Now the triangle area is half into B into H. So here this B stands for the base and this is the height of it. So this half into B into H, and this area will be, and the perimeter, sorry, that is going to be, here it's A, B and C. So we are going to add all these three. So that will be A plus B plus C. Then the parallelogram, that is the, this is the parallelogram and this is the height of it. So this is A and this is B. So that will be B into the base into this height. And for that, the perimeter is going to be twice into A plus B. Now for the circle, the area is going to be pi r square. This is the center of it. So this is going to be the radius. So that is going to be pi r square for the area. And for the perimeter, it will be 2 pi r. So perimeter also we can say that is the circumference. In some books, you will also see this as circumference and perimeter of the circle. Both is the same. Now for the, this is called the, see here, this is the circle. This is half of it, means this is called the semicircle. So it's the same, you know, for the, this is pi r square for the area of the circle. So you are going to divide by 2. So that is same as 1 by 2 pi r square. And for this one, for the perimeter of it, so now this is the semicircle, means that is going to be, because 2 pi r is for the full circle. So when you take the half of it, means that is going to be 2 pi r by 2. So this will get cancelled. So this is going to be pi r plus, now this is for this part. Now this is the diameter of it. So this is going to be twice r, because you know this half part, this is the radius. So twice r. So you are going to write pi r plus 2r for the perimeter of a semicircle. Again, I will repeat for the, this is the perimeter of circle. So for this perimeter of circle, that is 2 pi r. But since this is half of it, that is semi means half of it, you are going to divide it by 2. So this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. So this is going to be pi r. And this additional 2r is for this one. So here again, there is a confusion for many of them. They don't include this 2r, just write pi r, but that is wrong. So this 2r, you are going to consider this as well. For the circle, we don't consider, we just consider this part. We don't take the middle here, because now we perimeter means we are going to take the whole this part. But here, this is incomplete. So here, this will be 2r. Hope this is clear to it. So now let us start with the exercise. So here, question number 1, find the perimeter of the adjoining figure. So this is the figure given. So you can have a look at the question on the left hand side. So this is the figure given. So this is a figure, this is the semicircle. So we want the area. Area means, as I told you now, we have already seen the formulas first. So that is half pi r square. So half into, for the pi you can take either 22/7 or 3.14. Both is the same. Why 3.14? When you divide this 22/7, you get 3.14. So here I have taken 22/7. So in some questions, they have specified that you have to take 3.14. There you have to take 3.14 only, but here they are not specified. So we can take any of those. So now here the radius is given. You can see here this part, this is 7 centimeter means this is the radius of it. So that will 7 r square means you will take twice. So now we can simplify this one. So that is going to be 77 centimeter square. Now we'll see the perimeter. We have seen again the formula for the perimeter of this semicircle, which I shown you the last formula. So that is pi r plus 2r. So here again pi means that will be 22/7. R is going to be 7. This plus sign as it is 2 into this 7. So now let us solve this part first. This is going to get cancelled. So that is going to be 22 and this plus this will be 14, which will be 36 centimeter. So now let us go to the next question. Number 2. So this side in triangle PQR, this is the figure given. So PQ is equal to 16 centimeter. Angle Q, this is the this one given. Figure given, this is PQR. So this one, this means this is 90 degree and that is also given. This QR is 12 centimeter. This is 16 centimeter. So you have to find the radius of the semicircle. This is the semicircle. You have to find the radius means this part of it. So for this, finding this part of it, first we have to find this, means this will be the diameter. So this is going to be the diameter of the circle. So we know this part, we know this side. So we should know this one. So now you can see this is 90 degree means this is a right triangle. So what we are going to do, we are going to find out this side with the help of the Pythagoras theorem. So now we can do this one. So this is what? This is QR square plus this one PQ square is equal to PR square. This is the formula by the Pythagoras theorem. So now you know QR is already given, which is 12 square plus PQ is also given, that is 16 square, and this is we have to find out. This will be 144, 256, and this is PR square. So when you add this one, mean 400 is equal to PR square. So now this is square of it. So what will we do? Squaring both sides. So square of 400 means this goes off. So that is just going to be PR. So now this 400 is a perfect square. So PR is going to be 20 centimeter. So now PR is 20 centimeter. So that is what we have got. This is the diameter of it. So just we want the radius, means this is going to be the half of it. This is PR. This we got as 20. So half of it is going to be, so the radius of the semicircle is going to be 10 centimeter. So that is done. And again they have said, and the area of the figure. Now the area of the figure means now we can take, there is a semicircle in the figure and there is a triangle in the figure, semicircle and a triangle. So area of semicircle will be, either you take first triangle, both is going to be the same. So area of semicircle, that is the formula, pi r square. You should know the formulas by heart. So now we are half into, here we can take 3.14 or 22/7, both is okay. So I've taken here 3.14. Oh, sorry, here, because in the question 3.14 is given, so I have taken here 3.14 because they said take pi is equal to 3.14. And this is going to be 10 square. So when you simplify this one, that you get this as 157. Always the area is going to be in square, centimeter square. Then we'll take the area of the triangle. Now area of the triangle is half into B into H. This is again in the formula given. So the B means that is going to the base. This base is given as 12 and the height means this part. This is going to be 16. So B into 6, H means 12 into 16. So after simplifying, we get this is 96 centimeter square. So now we want the area of the figure, means we want the area means we are going to add these two parts. So area of figure is area of triangle plus area of semicircle, which will be area of triangle. We got this as, sorry, here we can just, because the answer is going to be the same. We have, since we have written area of the triangle first, so we can write here 96 plus 157, both is the same, but since it's written in the word over here, area of triangle first, so we'll write 96 first and then here 157. So answer is going to be the same, 253 centimeter square. So now we'll go for the next question, number 3. So they have asked that on diameter AB, this is the figure given. So this is the figure given, and there are 3 semicircles over here. So this is AB. This whole part is AB, and AB is given as 21 centimeter. So diameter of this semicircle is, means this is the diameter because this is the semicircle. So diameter of semicircle is 21 centimeter. So what we can do, we can find out this 21, we are going to divide it into 3 because there are 3 semicircles over here. So when you divide by 3, we get 7 centimeters since there are 3 small semicircles, we can say. So diameter of each semicircle, small semicircle is going to be, that is what we got this as 7 centimeter. So radius of which this is going to be semicircle will be, that is, the radius will be the half of the diameter. When you divide this by 2, we get 3.5 centimeter. So we have done all these calculations first. Now we are just going to go for the directly whatever they have asked for. We have to find out the area of the figure, means this whole figure we have to find the area of this one. So what we have, this is the, we can say this is the large semicircle, and this we can consider this as the smaller semicircle. So area of the large semicircle, the formula is going to be the same. So half into pi r square, because semicircle we know the formula, that is half pi r square. So half into 22 by 7. What is r over here? This whole part we got as, this was AB, which was 21 of it. So this radius is going to be, that is 10.5. So when you divide that 21 by 2, we get 10.5. So 10.5 into 10.5. So once that is done, you have to just simplify this one. So this will be, after multiplying this all, we get 173.25 centimeters square. So now we got the area of the last semicircle as 173.25 centimeters square. So now let us see for the area of 3 small semicircles. So what all are the same, this one. So what we can do, directly we can just put here 3 and we can put the formula for the semicircle, that is pi r square. Or you can do one thing, you can just not write this 3, just take the area of small semicircle and later on multiply by 3. That also can be done. So I have done here directly this one by taking 3 together because all are of the same diameter here. So here we can say 1 by 3, here 1 by 2, 22 by 7, and the radius of the small semicircle is, we have taken here, that is 3.5. So 3.5 into 3.5. So after simplifying this, what we get, that is 19.25, and 3 is, this is as it is. So now this into this one, so which is going to be 57.75 centimeters square. So they have asked find the area of the figure. So area of figure will be what? This large semicircle plus this 3. So area of the last semicircle plus area of 3 small semicircles. So we already got this one as 173.25 plus this one as 57.75, which is going to be 231 centimeter square. So now let us go for the next question. That is given, a piece of wire is bent into an equilateral triangle of side 6.6 centimeter. So there is one wire and that is bent in the form, this wire is bent in the form of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means the sum is going to be, all the sides are going to be equal, and this is given as 6.6 centimeter. So side of this triangle is given as 6.6 centimeter. So perimeter of equilateral triangle will be, all are 6.6 because it's an equilateral triangle. So that will be, first we'll find out the perimeter because they asked what is the radius of the circle. So now in this case, let us find out the perimeter first. So 3 into S. So that is going to be 3 into 6.6 will be 19.8 centimeter. So now what we can say, either we say perimeter of circle or the circumference of circle, as I told you earlier. Both is the same. The formula is 2 pi r. Because now this is done because the wire is bent into a circle. The same whatever the wire was there, which was in the form of again it is bent in the form of a circle. So let us write the formula first. Circumference of circle is 2 pi r, or you can write perimeter of circle is 2 pi r. So now see, it is the same, whatever this is going to be the same. So the triangle and this measurements are going to be the same. So in place of the circumference of circle, we can write 19.8. This is the important point. So this will be 2 into 22 by 7 and this is going to be r. So when you cross multiply this one 19.8 into 7, and this will go in the denominator, which is r. So after simplifying this one, you get that will be 6.3 divided by 2, which will be, so that is r, so the radius. So the radius will be 3.75, sorry, 3.15. This will be, when you take half of it, that will be 3.15 centimeter. That is what they have asked. What is the radius of the circle? So this is the radius of the circle. Hope you got this point. These two are very important. First write a formula and then put the same, whatever you get the, for the circumference of the circle. The perimeter of the equilateral triangle will be the same as the circumference of the circle. So, or you can use, because this is perimeter, to avoid this one, you can also use here perimeter of circle. So now let us go to for the next question here. They said a park is in the shape of a circle and a person walking on the boundary covers a distance of 440 meters in one round, and you have to find the diameter of the park and also the cost of covering it with gravel at the rate of rupees 225 per meter square. So now here park is in the form of a, which covers a distance of 440 meters. So we can write the circumference of circle because it is in the form of a circle. This park is in the shape of a circle. So that will be 2 pi r, the formula for that. And it's already given 440, means this is given as 440 is 2 pi r. So 440 will be 2 into pi is 22 by 7, and we don't know the radius of it. So if we cross multiply this 440 into 7, and this will go in the denominator, is r. So after simplifying, you can do any ways. So here will be, that will be, the radius is going to be 70. So the, we can say radius of park is 70, and this is given as meter. So now first thing what you have to do, find the diameter of the park, they are asked. So you know the diameter will be, you can put here one more, this one, diameter is equal to twice radius, twice r. So that will be 2 into 70, that is going to be 140 meter. Now we will see here, this is an important point. Now just look at the last sentence. They have said find the diameter of the park and also the cost of covering it with gravel at the rate of rupees 225 per meter square. Per meter square is given. If it was just per meter, means at this point we could have taken the perimeter of the circle, but this is meter square, means we have to take the area of the circle. This is again one of the mistake many of them do it, because it is meter square, means you know the unit of area is always going to be in square, and this is going to be just meter in circumference of perimeter, whatever it is. So here you have to take this point at the area of the circle and not the perimeter of the circle. So this is what you have to remember. So here this is pi r square. So this is going to be 22 by 7, and this will be 70 into 70. So after simplifying this, we get this 15,400 meters square. So once this is done, so now they have given, that is the rate is given as rupees 225 per meter square. So we can say cost of 1 meter square of park is given as, that is per meter, means this is 1 meter, that is rupees 225. So we will see for this much is how much. So cost of 15,400 meters square, what will be the cost we have to see. So we will cross multiply this one. So we don't know. So 15,400 into 225, which is going to be, this will be the final answer for that. You can just multiply and see the final answer. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of other parts. Thank you.